Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Juice Made TV. And we have something quick to talk about. So guys, so guys, I'm not even gonna lie. This is a video that I've been wanting to make for like the past 68,000 years. So you have no idea guys, but yeah, if you clicked on this video, then you probably have a good depiction as to who Julian Newman is. Well, if you don't, well, sit down, grab some popcorn, and allow me to introduce to you to one of the most overhyped basketball players in basketball history. So guys, as y'all know, Julian Newman came onto the basketball scene about 5 to 7 years ago, and since then he has become one of the most popular basketball players in high school history. And see, I never really knew why he got so much attention by the media, and like I said in one of my previous videos, Julian Newman will literally just dribble the ball as fast as Sonic the Hedgehog, and he will move his head back and forth as if he is a bobblehead every time he dribbles. And for some specific reason, Ballislife and Overtime, they just love to post him do just that. But yeah guys, it's just crazy to me that he's just all over the media and he gets so much attention for that specific reason. Like guys, this man has been on the Conan O'Brien show, this man has been on Good Morning America, and guys, he's even been on the Steve Harvey show. Like guys, like we gotta stop it. But yeah, I'm not even gonna lie guys, it's honestly funny to watch and it's entertaining sometimes, but to be honest guys, I've had enough of it, and this man receives all the attention for no deserved reason, and he's not even that good at basketball in the slightest, and there's absolutely no way that he could play college basketball. Like, I honestly don't even think he can play Division 3 or like NAIA or even JUCO guys, like none of that. Like, that's how bad of an overall player that Julian Newman is. Okay guys, you know what, I'm not even gonna lie, like low-key guys, Julian Newman, he could play in like a rec league or like a YMCA league or something like that. Like, that's the farthest that he can play as far as like a basketball league guys. But nah guys, like I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness guys, the one thing that pisses me off about Julian Newman the most, and the main reason that I am actually making this video, is because Julian Newman just gets so much attention, like I said, as if he is a good basketball player guys. Like, forget that he's fun to watch, forget that he has good handles, forget all that guys. Believe it or not, there are people out there that really think that Julian Newman is actually a great player, and they think that he could potentially play college basketball or even make it into the NBA. Like, come on guys, like let's stop it. Like, please guys, like if you're one of those people who think that Julian Newman can potentially make it into the NBA, then lucky you clicked on this video, because this video is specifically just for you guys. So in this video, what we're gonna do is just look at Julian Newman's game, dissect it, and just see what he does well on the floor, what he doesn't, and why I feel like Julian Newman will never make it into the NBA if he continues to have these flaws guys. So make sure you stick around and watch the full video, because this is going to be an action-packed video, and you do not want to miss what I'm going to say at the end of the video about a secret way that he can actually get into the NBA. So, but before we get into the video guys, I want to ask you guys two quick questions as it pertains to Julian Newman. One, do you think that he can actually make it into the NBA? And two, do you personally feel like you could beat Julian Newman one-on-one? Like guys, me personally, I would demolish Julian Newman. Like, if we played one-on-one up to 10, I could honestly give Julian Newman about 5 points and still come back and beat him 10-0 guys. Like you guys have no idea how easily I would beat this man. Like, the thing is that if one day me and Julian Newman were to actually cross paths in real life, I would definitely not back down, and I would honestly keep the same energy guys and back up everything that I'm saying right now. But yeah guys, enough of that. If you're new to the channel guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you love basketball content, and if you want to see me play Julian Newman one-on-one one day, like who knows guys, maybe it can happen, who knows. And also, if you leave a like guys, it will definitely help me out a ton. But yeah, I'm talking too much, let's go and get straight into this video. So boom guys, let's go and get straight into this video and just talk about Julian Newman's game. So starting off with what he does good on the floor. Dang guys, My bad, guys. Low key, I forgot to tell you that there's actually nothing that he does good on the floor, guys. Like my bad. Like let's just go ahead and skip to what he needs to improve on, because I'm sure there's a ton of that. Nah, guys, I'm just messing around with you guys. But guys, you know what, guys? I take it back. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, one thing that we can all agree on about Julian Newman is just the fact that Julian Newman is not scared of anybody, guys. Like, he will literally never back down from no opponent, regardless of how much trash talk is going up against him, guys. Like, he's always gonna show up and play his hardest out there every single time. Now, I'm not saying that he's actually, like, he can actually handle the pressure, he can handle the hype. I'm not saying that he's gonna start dropping buckets on people's heads or nothing like that, but he's definitely not scared for sure, guys. Like, that is one thing that you just cannot knock on Julian Newman. Like, have you seen the way the crowd disrespects this guy? Like, it's insane. Like, I honestly do not understand how Julian Newman, like, handles it, guys. Well, he really doesn't. Like, I mean, there are altercations that occur, but that's just usually between him and the players. I think there was like one time that it did occur within the fans, but I don't know. But yeah, guys, to me, his heart and his confidence is really his only strength that he has on the floor. So boom, guys, that was just a little bit about his strengths. Now let's just talk about what Julian Newman needs to work on and why I feel like he would never ever make it into the NBA. So first off, let's just talk about the elephant in the room, guys. Let's just face it, guys. Julian Newman, he's too short. Like, he's like 4'8" with shoes on, and he just looks like a little kid, even among high school basketball players, guys. His height is just so detrimental because he just doesn't know how to maneuver his way to make his size a way that he can excel on the floor. Like, that may sound a bit confusing, but pretty much players like Isaiah Thomas, Kay Felder, Akil Carr, and a couple of other more players, like, they know how to use their body to their advantage. They utilize their speed and quickness, and they just know how to drive into the hole and actually use their body to finish in the rim. They go towards the defender in the air, and they will use their athleticism to finish acrobatically at the rim. See, Julian Newman, he does the opposite, guys. Like, he's literally so weak. Like, have you seen his body? Like, he's just so scrawny. He doesn't know how to, like, he just doesn't know how to use his body, like, on the floor, guys. Like, to me, that's honestly his biggest weakness and why he struggles so much on the floor. Like, I don't know if does his dad not allow him to lift the weights or anything? Like, I've never seen that before. Like, I don't know. Like, I know Julian Newman is a tough kid, but even kids that are his size will literally bully Julian Newman when he's on the floor. Like, that's just not supposed to happen. Newman needs to get into the gym and get stronger, and maybe he will have a better chance at finishing on the floor. Like, guys, it's just so embarrassing whenever he drives in and just gets blocked, like, every single time. And, like, that's the thing, the people that are actually blocking Julian Newman, some of those guys are just average high school hoopers, and people really think that this man can play in college with bigger bodies. Like, come on, guys, he can't even handle high schoolers. Like, y'all gotta stop it. Like, Julian Newman also, he doesn't have no type of basketball IQ. Like, Newman will literally get full court pressed or double teamed and will literally try to dribble the ball past everybody, like, every single time, and he would just end up getting ripped, guys. Like, he's just too short to see over the defense to find the open man. And like I said, guys, he will instead try to cross people up, and he ends up on the floor every single time. Like, come on, guys. Like, he doesn't have a consistent jumper at all. Like, I don't care what people say. The fact that people really think that Julian Newman is a knockdown shooter, like, that's just beyond me, guys. Like, he would literally attempt so many and would airball so many, guys. Like, it's embarrassing. And then he will make one and people think that he's a good shooter. Like, come on, guys. Like, no coach on the next level is gonna allow Julian Newman to do that. Julian Newman also has the worst, like, literally the worst dribbling package in basketball. Like, the amount of dribbles that this man wastes on the floor is bombarding. Like, guys, I don't think I've ever even used the word bombarding in my life, but that word just feels like it describes his dribbling package. Like, bombarding, like, that's, I don't know, but like, he will literally dribble the ball so fast and aggressively and then drive to the hole and will actually end up crossing himself up, and like, he will end up on the floor. Like, come on, guys. Like, I'm honestly starting to think that that's his signature move, because the amount of times that I've seen him do this is ridiculous. Like, come on now, guys. Julian Newman is also a liability on the defensive end. There's really not much to really say about this. Just answer this question: if he can't guard a player like Ramon Woods, don't even Ramon Woods, I respect his game, like, trust me, but what makes you think that he can guard an average role player in college? Or even better yet, what makes you think he can guard a player like Russell Westbrook? He literally has no type of offensive strength besides his confidence, which every human being should have, and people really think that he's the best player like ever. Like, it's just funny to me, guys. But yeah, he is literally the most average basketball player that I've honestly ever seen. Like, I just wish I had a chance to play him one-on-one, like just one time. Like, and the thing is, like I said at the beginning of the video, like, I'm not even a hooper myself. Like, I'm not a hooper. I ran track in college, but like, I'm not an NBA talent myself, and I still feel like I can just demolish Julian Newman, guys. Like, I'll put money on it and everything. Like, one day is gonna happen. Like, one day. Like, make sure you subscribe. But yeah, Julian Newman is just so lucky that he played for his dad, because he would not be in the position that he is now if it wasn't for his father. I mean, there are pros and cons to it, but realistically, it did more pros than it did cons. Like, he is in a position to make money, and he's in a position to provide for his family and friends. But the hate, like, it's out the roof, and everybody hates the kid. And I don't know, guys, if you ask me, like, I commend Julian Newman and his father for putting themselves in a position to provide for their friends and family. Like, that's big ups to me, guys. Like, I know I've been sounding like I've been hating the whole video. Like, I'm really just hating on him as a pure basketball player, not him as a person. Like, I respect his hustle, I respect everything he has going on for him, but as far as him being an actual, like, good basketball player, guys, like, that's just out the question, guys. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and if you love basketball, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. We're almost to 3,000 subscribers. And also, guys, do not forget to comment below if you feel like you can beat Julian Newman one-on-one, and if you think he can make the NBA, guys. Once again, thank you for watching, and it's been another episode of Juice Made TV. Peace.